Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. Americans will soon be able to get the most up-to-date protection against COVID-19. Ahead of an expected winter surge, U.S. health advisors today endorsed new booster shots that target the most common Omicron strains. Due to limited studies, advisors to the CDC struggled with who should get the update boosters and when. But the panel decided it is the best option, with the U.S. still logging tens of thousands of COVID-19 cases and about 500 related deaths every day. The CDC is expected to adopt the panel's recommendations soon. The new doses are combination shots of vaccine recipes made by Pfizer and Moderna and offer protection against Omicron variants BA.4 and BA.5. Both boosters are designed for people who are already vaccinated. The FDA cleared Pfizer's option for people 12 and older, while Moderna's version is for adults. Officials said millions of doses are expected to reach vaccination sites nationwide by Labor Day. Hawaii's last remaining coal-fired power plant burned its last pieces of fuel today. The AES Corporation plant, which produced up to 1/5 of Oahu's electricity, has shut down after 30 years of operation. The closure is part of a plan that phases out dirty sources of electricity to reduce greenhouse gases in the fight against climate change. In 2020, the legislature passed a law that would ban coal-burning plants by the start of 2023. The state aims to transition to 100% renewable energy by 2045. Critics say now is not the time to walk away from coal. Renewable energy alternatives are not ready, so the state needs to fill the gap by burning oil. And that translates to higher electricity bills. Today, Hawaiian Electric said customers should expect their bills to increase by 4%. The company previously quoted a 7% spike, but oil prices have dropped. California was in a state of emergency today as a heat wave threatened power outages and wildfires. Forecasters are predicting temperatures in many areas of the state to reach triple digits through Labor Day, conditions that will likely put a strain on the state's power grid. People are expected to turn up their air conditioners and other electrical equipment to combat the punishing heat. Governor Gavin Newsom responded by declaring a state of emergency to increase energy production and relax climate rules. On Wednesday, temperatures hit 112 degrees in Los Angeles' San Fernando Valley neighborhoods, while Death Valley reached a searing 123 degrees. Cooling centers are being opened across the state, and people are encouraged to visit public libraries and stores to prevent overheating. The heat wave brings with it an increased risk of wildfires, a situation that will be compounded by campers and hikers over the Labor Day weekend. One person has died and 2 others were seriously injured this morning in a car crash in Waipahu. Emergency medical services said the 2-vehicle collision occurred at about 6:45 on Kunia Road. A man in his 50s was pronounced dead at the scene. A 20-year-old man and a woman in her 50s were treated by paramedics and taken to a hospital in serious condition. Meanwhile, Honolulu police seized 15 gambling machines, cash, and a firearm from an illegal game room in the Ala Moana area Tuesday night. Officers with the Narcotics Vice and Specialized Services divisions executed a search warrant at the game room on Kamaile Street. A 36-year-old woman and a 40-year-old man were arrested on suspicion of promoting gambling. Officers also arrested a 44-year-old man on suspicion of promoting gambling and possession of gambling devices. A new Hawaiian monk seal pup has been born and tagged on Lanai. The female pup, known as RQ88, is the firstborn on Lanai to Imi Kai, the granddaughter of monk seal Rocky. RQ88 is the 5th known monk seal to be born on Lanai since 2014 and the firstborn to a seal tagged on the island. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration said fishermen spotted Imi Kai and her pup on July 1st at the same beach where she was born in 2018. Officials said Imi Kai nursed RQ88 for about 5 weeks before weaning her at the end of July. There are only about 1,500 Hawaiian monk seals left in the wild. They are considered an endangered species and protected by federal laws. Monk seals are also Hawaii's official state mammal and are protected by state law. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Also, don't forget to turn in your football fever ballots to be eligible to participate in Week 2. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.